Welcome back, fellow armchair generals. This is Gamer 1745 here with my continuing playthrough of Hearts of Iron 3 with Black Ice 9. Alright. Really strange after saying 8 something, 8.3 or 8.5 or 8.6 for so long, to say 9 just catches me as a slightly odd. Okay, so berthing advances for small ships has advanced. It allows us to do this, so we're going to, well, oh man. What did we just get? The Comte de Cavour. Excuse me. Okay, well. Let's add 2 more destroyers. I'll have to replace in the production needs now. And this we will stick in there. Regia Marina, the Royal Navy. And we would give them fuel for money. Sure, we are stockpiling fuel, but even though they are going to win here, we'll help out Spain. Yep, we're going to continue with this. Morgan Freeman's birth. Okay. Begin the great officer purge. Yes. Okay, we have a bunch of opportunities. There we go. Okay, Finland will do that as well. Well, do we have some fighters up here? Ah, yes. Here we are. Help deal with the North and whatever French threat to the air. Mexico, yes. All warship sonars have advanced. And that we will end. Research on. There we go. No, thank you. Railroad networks. Oh, that's going to hurt a bit. It's going to help, but it's going to hurt a bit. To research that. And this is where it's going to hurt. Building the new railways. Yes. Efficiency in production, supply throughput have increased. Special forces branch. And is grayed out. This is good too, industrial advance now. And we're going to let that go. Is that the one? Yes, so we're going to let that continue. Well, what is range run on time? I'm having that little bit of trouble. Well, we'll keep a couple of ICs going. Trains run on time. PFN, PNF gains 10% in popularity, loses neutrality, gains 250 manpower. Italy gets trains run on time, which gives us until October 39. 38, I mean, sorry. IC supplies throughput, great. Yes, we want that. We want the trains to run on time. And we just got high popularity, yay. Salt concentration. Well, now since we have a little bit of extra there, let's with that, and only have it 0.4%. Oh, good. Single engine fighter prototypes. Let's see. Here, my chair's making noise as I shift to my weight. Okay. No, we're not going to do that, of course. No carrier aircraft. I think we're going to leave those out for the while at least. Yeah, let's continue to do that one. That way it's one thing to have your bombers somewhat out of date, not good, but to have your fighters not in date, that could be really bad. Let's put in a light cruiser. And recon unit. continue that. They're trying to influence us because we're not in a faction. How interesting. Well, I don't know that they're going to get too far. Let's take a look here. We did earlier, but yeah, he's the best, I think. Well, but yeah. Mussolini did have multiple office titles, shall we say. But he really, to the best of my understanding, didn't run all the offices. And it was often the, you know, under minister or something like that, or however you want to say it. But these both have the same ruling party. Well, these are both the same modifiers anyway, so no real choice there. Just whose picture we want. Okay, good. Yeah, we'll do that. It'll be quick. And let's get our African unit. Probably be very weak. Eritrea and Ascari. Okay, well. Colonial Light Infantry and Recon Cavalry. Okay, well. Let's put a... Not that we have any really good leaders, but let's throw in one of these guys. And we've lost high popularity. Bummer. Blitzkrieg Doctrine. Well, we're probably going to cancel that because we are, again... We'll be back to it, I'm sure. Tour de France. Oh, we're saving. Okay. 1937. Tour de France occurred from the 7th of July to the 2nd of August. France won first place, Italy second, Switzerland third place. Well, this is a better graphic. But where's Lance Armstrong? I thought he won all those things. Maybe they just didn't have doping back in then. Yeah, well, our second lowers our descent a little bit. Good. Japan has gone after Marco Polo Bridge. Amelia Earhart disappears. Direct fire unit training has advanced. Okay, let's shift that to armored unit training. And we are again tweaking this. Deep battle doctrine. I figured they can't influence us enough or something. Yeah, we'll continue deep battle doctrine. Now, what decision do we have? Send help to China. Okay, well, let's see our options here. We can now send 250 supplies and fuel, or a militia, recon cavalry, 50 manpower. Japanese nationalists in their war with Imperial Japan. If you send troops, you will regain the survivors after the conflict. Okay, well. How interesting. Well, since we are not in a faction, obviously at the moment, Japan is not in a faction at the moment. We are not trying to get Japan to like us, because we're, if anything, and we do plan on joining the Axis, but that's all based on Germany and not us. Now, I know this isn't quite Hearts of Iron 4, where sending in you know, expeditionary type forces that get you experience or something, but still, let's go with this. Short barreled, okay, good. We wanted that, but we want to stop that. That does not, is it, what? Canada, oh, infantry support tank. I think we're going to stay away from that. I think we're going to do medium and light armored design. I think that's just where we're going to stick to. Oh, well, let's do armored cars. That I want to do. Yes, Ensando. I think I'm pronouncing that reasonably correct. Armored cars are actually pretty good. But we're going to stay away from infantry support, assault guns. I think tank destroyers, I think all that stuff we're going to stay away from. Just light and medium tanks. Because we're Italy, we're not Russia, we're not Germany, we can't do everything. Okay, fighter pilot training advanced, good. I think we want to shift to ground crew. And direct unit fire control. Yeah, we'll do mobile units. We are going to have mobile units. At least I hope we have mobile units at some point. 1,000-pound bomb, good. We do want to have some abilities to bomb the enemy. Well, let's do this. That'll help a little bit. No. Light aircraft construction, good. Let's put here. Got that one and done. We're still doing this. Let's stop that as well. For some reason thought I had. Yes, I hadn't. We need to do this. Oh, okay, now this, good. We need to do that. some light armor designs. Now, Italy started out making a copy of the FT-17. It was, you can tell, at least I can, I presume you guys could, clearly see that the outline of the Italian Fiat, whatever model, of the FT-17 is slightly different proportions. So they sort of like looked at it and go, yeah, okay, we'll do something like that. And they sort of did their own sort of measurements. It may be to, you know, fit a slightly different engine in it or transmission or something like that. But it's, you know, and I think they did have actual copies of FT-17s, but it wasn't a, you know, an exact model the same. Where America basically did an exact model the same. Their turrets, I think, were cast, where most of the French turrets were, you know, bolted or welded plates or something. I think that's the big difference for the American FT-17. Now the Soviets also actually coming off of the Imperial Russians, and the Soviets did an FT-17 copy, and the Japanese did an FT-17 copy, and there may be a few other copies out there. Okay, allow construction of naval bombers and research of air-launched torpedoes. So, and that's grayed out. We come over here, air-launched torpedoes, 37. Yes, we want to do that. That is important. And also sort of important, well, production. Got some of these guys, but to do this to help bring down the practicals on some of these things, it is good to start building a few of them. Okay, we have rebuild the Andrea Doria and Gianrio Dulio, whatever. 1937, the old battleship Andrea Doria and her sister ship, the Gianrio, were reconstructed and incorporated in the latest in battleship technology. If we go ahead with these upgrades, they will gain 2 levels. Each in armament and armor, and become 6 knots faster. Each ship will cost 2 IC for about 2 years. Yeah, we might as well do that. That looks like they're at Malta almost. But I guess some other ports could have a similar sort of fortifications in the Mediterranean. And since we're not going to be going to war for about 2 years, or at least of any sort of naval war, I hope. Excuse me, we might, you know, I don't know, invade Albania or Yugoslavia, but nothing bigger than that, I hope not. And let's put these up top, make sure they get. Well, that certainly doesn't look like 2 years. And it doesn't look like 2 ICs, so something sort of funky there. Oh, good, we're back to stealing more blueprints. Tailhook, which allows us, which we're not going to have any aircraft carriers. And mass events have happened. Okay. Nice to steal it, but could we share it with the Germans or something? Will they give us money? I wish we had that better technology sharing kind of thing. Germans might want a carrier. Landing hook. Japanese probably already have it. But yes, we can do the medium. Anti-tank gun. Medium tank gun there. We would give them money for fuel. No, thank you. Mass events. Party rally. Oh, good. So we're going to get the Leader Speaks event. The League gets propaganda until August 38, so for a year. Given the following effects, National Revolt is money down. But Daily Dissent, National Unity, Party support. Okay, yeah, this will be good. Monumental architecture. Now we're going to stop that. And we will convert that there. Okay, well, we have ground crew equal with that, so we're actually starting out with decent naval strike tactics. Well, we probably should see about upgrading some of these capabilities. And what was that? Okay, rolling artillery barrages. And yes, I'm pretty sure it's the reason we don't see these pop up is because it's just a list of too many things too big to display. Oh, battleship training, good. Now, let's see here. The Marine crew training. Attritional warfare. Yeah, we're just gonna work our way through that. Our troops need the best morale they can get. They're Italians. Engineers upgrade advance. Okay, that is here. Yes. Okay, so we've done that. So that's pretty quick. Yeah, well, let's roll through that then. New monument building for the nation. Let's figure out what we want. Okay, education, advanced education. That's normally what I get for Germany. Get that leadership and research efficiency. It really helps. This helps too, just overall leadership. Ruling party support. That's yeah. Well, but we're gonna go. I think advanced education. That helps with both. And do that. I think we can get any of those. So Imperial University. Might as well get that early. Build this, pay the money. The Descent I don't like. Wish we would have one of those Descent losing things happened after this. Oh, come on, pop up and pause. Okay, so there we go. That will definitely help. Okay, we're going to continue to reorganize the War Ministry, though now we're only at a 50-50 shot getting a bad outcome. And with more. We still have even more. Okay, I figured it was just going to be one. And look over here and see that it's going to be more than that. Oh, good. We even stole more. Well, do light cruiser crew training to level 1. Isn't that what we were just researching? Oh, we were doing submarine crew. So that's great. We got light cruiser, which we can't because we haven't done fleet auxiliary carrier doctrine yet. We might do that to free up some of these other things. But see, like naval underway replenishment. Yes, that's great. The range increase is great. You know, how far are we going to get in this series at all? But also, I hope to get to the war. But how far out of the Mediterranean are we going to get? I know me talking doesn't help move things along. And see, like radar training, that mainly helps just carriers, and light escort role does help. But good, we got that. That helps us out a little bit there. See if we can get a bunch more. We can say yes to a bunch of. Okay, before they start to go away. Yes, these small ones are good because I think they'll last for a while. Yes, we'll sell you crude. What is Grand Battle Plan has advanced? What's the other one? Reconnaissance aircraft has advanced. That's the one that's too far ahead. And yeah. No, we don't want to do the fuel thing. Battle commander recognition, good. Yeah, what did we just get? Oh, another vision. Let's see. reinforcing our border with France. The mountain divisions, that's good. Well, we're going to want to hammer down to here, so he's too good to waste at that. I want to put him in a frontline unit so he gets action, but he's got just about everything but like a tank unit or something. That 2 IC for 2 years is, because we're now at December this year, 9 IC. That didn't work out well. High density alloy is good. And basic anti-tank ammunition. Okay, great. I am liking some of this stuff. Still not in my mind terribly sure that it's... Oh, what do I say? Well, I'm gonna go with one each of those. Balanced out yet? Had a bunch of slots, at least the major nations who can benefit from them. That's a one and done. Okay, good, that will help out. Three upgrade, good. Oh. Can't do that anymore, so let's free that slot. Why can't we do that one anymore? We did this one. Is that a mutually exclusive thing? So these mutually exclusive. Don't say that here. Oh, it does say it here though. Okay, so you can't do all of these. You can only do one of these, so medium for that. And heavy for this. Interesting. Okay, any tank upgrade. Be careful about what you do here. I don't know that I've done things wrong, but be careful. Especially seeing some of these are late, but maybe they'll open up with more techs. Okay. Leggy Mussolini. Okay. Oh, that is in law. Thought that was a person. Commissioned the integral drainage of various marshes in Italy. The ONC, Opera Nazionale Combatti, National Fighters Work, was charged with constructing the operation from 1928 to 1939. Over almost 6 million hectares was drained, 32 kilometers of roads were built, 5,400 waterworks, 15 new cities, hundreds of villages were constructed from the ground up in typical architectural style of the fascist era. The Architectura Razionale, rational architecture. This work occupied 5,000 men, reduced unemployment, produced wealth, improved the GDP. The city of Apria was founded in 1936 and finished in 1937. It was named Vienze Fortavenus. Do that by the fascists. Okay, these are some of the stuff I was talking about, that I've made some events that, at least of the cities, that doing this. Then as I was reading this, I realized that this couldn't happen today, because at least in California and a lot of places in the U.S., protect the wetlands, protect the wetlands. The little birdies live there. We got to protect the wetlands. Yeah. Well, you know, I don't want all the wetlands to go away either. But when you're having massive shifts in population and changing stuff, it's good to improve the conditions. So we'll gain manpower, lose some money. We don't have a choice on this. I wish we did, but 5% of IC. Okay, well, we'll do that. Don't have a choice. Okay, build National Center for Research. Center for Defense Research. Land warfare, choose naval focus, aerospace defense. We're going to boost our land warfare. Normally I don't do this, but look for land warfare. But we're going to do this. Focused on infantry warfare. Any tank upgrades, good. America, we give them money for fuel. No, thank you. And medium. Okay. And heavy anti-aircraft. So that definitely does lock down the other. We're going to stop that. This didn't lock down that. How interesting. Heavy anti-aircraft upgrade. Seaplane tender allows construction of seaplane tenders. We just, well, got a bunch of them. We'll probably want, yeah, we'll probably want to be able to build them. We still have a little more. Get those engines developing. Medicine. Yeah. Train our doctors. Average army recruitment, which I think will stop because I think it's 38. We'll wait for that. That will give us this time just colonial militia, colonial light infantry. Okay, we're good. Now we can do armored cars. that's important. Bang, we give them fuel, sure. Industry advance. Do we get to continue that? Yeah. We want to do that. Oh, starting to look a little better. Yeah, well. Let's see if we do this. See, that's it. That's the Italian FT-17 version. And let's do the armored cars. We'll get a light tank divisions. Okay, but Scharnhorst and Eisenhower launched in Germany. And I think at this point we're going to end this episode. I want to thank everyone for watching. I want to thank you for liking the videos. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. Love to have you around more often. And, of course, please post questions, comments, suggestions, ideas, corrections. Love hearing from you. See you next time for more Hearts of Iron.